coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. The Yankees are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Eric Skoglund will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Now at the plate, Darren Handy, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Cleveland, the designated hitter, number 24.
He's set. Here it comes.
First pitch, 105.
Comes set and the 0-1. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start.
To send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over. Really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Standing in, Malik Smith. He's set and the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This is where, as a hitter.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Paul Finch is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2-0 now. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
The third baseman.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Popped up. Bellinger in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. He's set. The 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now
a foul tip held onto behind the plate, and he comes through with a big strikeout here to retire the side. 3 left for the Indians. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Pitch is a cold strike, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard to third. He's got it. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Number 13 for him on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Coming to the plate now, Jacob Stallings. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits. No one left aboard. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
In now, Angel Taveras. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Colbert.
Standing in now, Michael Colbert, and he fouls this one off. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Chris Bryant.
One of the keys to
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline. Scooped up. And he's set down 1 away.
Batting seventh. The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to short. And that's the second out.
Batting it, the center fielder, Martinez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. Waiting on it is Smith. And the inning is over. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home. Digging in, Darren Handy. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Addison Russell will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Russell behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Addison Russell is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Malik Smith the next to hit as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Stanton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 3rd now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Aaron Judge.
The right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Taveras is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting.
A look at our upcoming schedule for the next few days. After our ball game this afternoon, these two will be back at it again on Sunday, and then you see what's next for these guys in the week ahead. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton, the reigning batting champion in the American League. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Smith, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting. The 3rd baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for 3rd baseman.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer head.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and here comes the first baseman, Paul Finch.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Bellinger is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Derek Fisher. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Bryant is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting. Catcher, Blake Swihart.
Ready for another chance. Blake Swihart comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1. They trail it here. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The 2nd baseman.
Hard on the ground towards short, and this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
And now the runner's trying for third. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Runner breaks for third. Strike taken to throw. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
High chopper to third. He's got to hurry. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Correa, left field and carrying well. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Solomon Jones answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Solomon Jones. Now batting.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the 2nd. Smoked on the ground left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card, because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Strike called, now to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
High in the air out to center field. On the run is Smith. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron.
Digging in now, Aaron Judge. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy.
The bat,
4th round triple of the game so far.
Cody
They're missing over the heart of the plate.
Bellinger.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Left fielder looking up. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Edmund Dillard gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting. The pitcher.
Into the box, Jacob Stallings. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
No balls and a strike to count. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead it 10-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. So striding forward now, Angel Taveras. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready with the 1-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate now, Michael Colbert, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd. Ahead of him now, 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Now back.
Stepping in now, Darren Handy. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Down the left field line and deep. And they can't. Next 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Ready on 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Stanton looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Russell has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate. It's incredibly strong. Certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
So here's Malik Smith. Hit back toward the mound. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 10 and the Indians 2. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Taveras arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it with this guy.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Back up the middle, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
A good job of hitting right there, Devo. A runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
In there, now the throw. And he is in there. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Here comes another 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead this one 12-2. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Colin Moran.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Fouled away. The 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
The 0-1 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in a dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Cody Bellinger will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now back, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, DJ LeMahieu. Is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is the left fielder, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider. Joe Biagini gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the blowout continues. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Fisher's in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Next to the Yankees, the shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Taveras retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. Into the box, Angel Taveras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Michael Colbert is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. To the plate now, Darren Handy. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch. Last half of the 7th here, and up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smith's on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Digging in and looking for more, Shohei Ohtani. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen. One out, nobody on. Line drive to left. Taveras is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Aaron Judge. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Drilled on the ground to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Addison Russell. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now back, the first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Paul Finch. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff ball.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, and they remain well behind. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard to short. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
So here's Cody Bellinger. That's a strike to throw down. He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And the runner's breaking for 3rd. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Throw on to 1st, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
The batter, number 00, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Sharp ground ball to 3rd. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And that'll get down for a base hit. Nolan Purcell comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. Here comes the 0-1. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. If you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Four runs here in this half inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fisher is there to put it away and finally put it. Digging in, Colin Moran. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Fouled off. Popped him up. Stallings has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out. Now with the plate, Blake Swihart. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and 1 strike. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
The left fielder, number 1, Angel Cabrera.
So now to the